Hi, friends. Let's do a reading. Messages from a necklace. This necklace, I was rummaging through my jewelry box and I found this necklace. And immediately I got the feeling the necklace wants to say something. But I never got around to doing the reading with the necklace. And just now, when I said, okay, let's do a reading and what shall we do, I remembered the necklace. So, definitely, the necklace wants to say something. Let's see what it has to say. Now, I have never done a reading like this before, so let's just get into it. And yeah, I have got a cold, so please do excuse me. Right off the bat, what I got, rubies. Rubies. Definitely something about red gemstones. I told you, in all my readings, root chakra seems to be popping up. Again, the root chakra. Okay. This is such a beautiful necklace. It's a really beautiful necklace. I don't know if you can capture the beauty of it. Look at it. Just look at it. And of course, I thought of Goddess Freya, as I've already said in one of the readings. There is something that Goddess Freya wants to say. Let's get the Goddess card. Let's search for the deck. Let's search the deck for the Goddess Freya card. Really, I'm having a cold, so just put up with me, okay? Goddess Freya, what do you want to tell us? Also, are you learning something? That was also coming through. Maybe you're learning a lesson about yourself, and you're learning, or maybe you're just taken up some new course and you're really learning something. That thought also came. So, yes. Look at her. Look at her. Be bold. Priya is all about being bold. And I think you have become very bold. And you have also become very adventurous. You are definitely taking some certain risks and being daring. And that's going to bring good fortune and good luck for you. And it's going to bring a necklace for you. A necklace. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. That also came through. So maybe someone is gifting you a necklace. But you know what? I like to think when we are Freya ourselves, we are not waiting for anyone to give us anything. We are gonna go and get it for ourselves. So definitely you have the money to buy some real diamonds, real rubies. Mhm. There's something very rich about you. Rich, sexy, seductive, bold. You're attracting a lot of attention from a lot of people. They're almost in awe of you. Who are you? They're saying. What did you do? You have definitely done something to garner so much recognition and praise also. Something about you is very praiseworthy. I think men, especially, are not used to a woman like you. In your environment, the kind of women they are surrounded by are very meek, submissive. That does not mean they are not smart. Excuse me. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that they tone it down to make the men feel better about themselves as well as to make the women feel better about themselves. And here you come along, not giving a damn about anybody. Doing your own thing, saying your own thing, buying your own diamonds and flashing them, which irks some people, especially the men. especially the men who would love to buy you the diamonds just so that they can control you. Not happening. Certainly not happening. Okay. What else? What else? The way I am feeling the necklace, the way I'm caressing this, somebody wants to caress you too. Oh, a lot of passion. How I forgot that. You have evoked someone's passion with your passionate nature. Okay? They can't wait to get their hands on you. Seriously, they can't wait to get their hands on you. And they are like, what should I do to get this woman? How do I get this woman? She's doing very well for herself. She's managing herself, doing her own thing, being her own person, having her own mind, blowing her own trumpet. Oh my God, you're not even you're not even waiting for others to praise you. You just know who you are, and you don't give a damn about letting the whole world know from your mouth. I love this energy that you're giving. And throughout many years, I have seen, ever since I got introduced to the doctor. Why did I say doctor? Do you need a doctor? Well, I certainly needed I almost needed one today. But I'll tell you, as I was saying, ever since I got introduced to, again I was going to say the word doctor, okay? Ever since I got introduced to Goddess Freya, she, time and again, she comes barging through. Just when I am in my own soft girl era, she pops up, and then she makes demands on my time, on my energy. I feel very different when I see this card. I have seen it many times. Every time I just even look at her pic, something happens to me, and I feel this happens to you too. You are on fire. You are going off on all cylinders. That's what I heard. Yeah. I think you stopped giving a damn. You seriously stopped giving a damn. And you know what? You embraced your own self. You embraced your own self. You no longer deny who you are. And I'll tell you who you are. You are one wild woman. One wild woman. You are wild, okay? It's just under wraps. And the right person can, get you going. And you've become like this after a very long period of, I saw snow. So maybe, I'm sorry, but even the word frigid came to mind. You've been frigid for pretty long, and suddenly now you are on you are on fire. Oh, I love it. I also think, you need to deck up and wear something like this. You need to have a necklace as a talisman or an amulet. I was just reading this somewhere, how you can charm your jewelry, and I said, yeah, I used to do that, and I haven't done that in a long time. So maybe you need to charm your jewelry, get witchy with your jewelry. You just whisper. There's also this ritual where you just whisper a wish to a piece of jewelry, and you keep that jewelry under your pillow every night, and you wish upon the jewelry. And they say within 21 days you get what you want. So keep it short, keep it simple, keep it something bold and something with a real punch. No lame, tame wishes for you. Wish for something huge, wish for something big, wish, wish for courage. That's what I got. Call in your courage. And look at her eyes. How, how straight she looks at you. And I think you have become this person who is very clear about who she is not, and what she's going to tolerate and what she's not going to tolerate. I think earlier you were very submissive and a total people pleaser. You have crowned yourself. You've crowned yourself with your own crown of success. Maybe you did the crown of success ritual, or maybe you should get one done. Yeah. I also thought of a road opener. You're blasting through things. You're blasting through things. You're so sure about yourself, and you have a mouth on you, man. You really do. You don't give a damn about what you say and to whom you say. You're just gonna say it. And in some ways, you are also very natural. Your natural rawness is coming through. Your natural beauty is mesmerizing. It's startling. Many a times, it is not your natural look as much as it is your aura. You've done some real kick-ass work here. This kind of aura doesn't just happen. There's nothing soft and sweet and nice about you. Your energy is like, I think some people are even intimidated. Some are curious. You have a lot of admirers. Even as they are scared of you. Oh my God. They can't help but watch in fascination while you give them a running down. And men are not used to it. It pisses some of them off. But there is nothing they can do about it. You're bold, you're brash. Just don't become rude, okay? And you're very focused. You have set a goal for yourself, and nothing is going to deter you from it. You are just going to barge through closed doors. I even saw you kicking down a door. Oh my goodness, that's not something that's not something I've ever seen before. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I see a rainbow behind. And what I felt, when I saw that rainbow, at long last, after a very long time, you are seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. And what a light it is. You're also surrounded by very powerful angels and spirit guides. Warrior spirit guides, the kind that go bashing people up if they act smart with you. I think you don't even have to tell them anything. They're so near you, they surround you so much, they watch over you like anything. And they have no mercy. That came through. You have already ascended, I would say. You have already ascended. Not even transformed. You went through a transformation and now you're on your ascension. That's why you're coming across like this. Nothing scares you. Nothing. You're very driven, very goal-oriented. What are you aiming for? I got to answer this necklace. So definitely you're aiming on some kind of wealth. I feel like showing you this. Just look at the beauty of it. Somebody looks at you and says, just look at the beauty of this woman. And I thought of volcanoes. I even thought of Goddess Pele. She's the goddess of the volcanoes, full of fire, full of desire, full of passion, burning with passion. What happened to you? In the best possible way, I'm asking this question. What did you do? Tell me also. How did you become? How did you become this? And another thing, no one can shame you. No one can shame you. No one. You can't be bothered to be shamed. You can't be bothered to be taken down the road of being guilt tripped or anything. You don't have time for any of it. And people are like, oh, once upon a time it was so easy. It was so easy to pull the wool over her eyes. That's the words I'm hearing. You're warm like the sun, hot like a volcano. Wow, soothing like a summer breeze. A cold ice cream in a hot summer day. Chilled coffee. And what is that? I see. What is that, Certainly you're doing a magical ritual. I didn't see exactly a cauldron, but I saw, what is it called? A goblet. Yeah, something very ornate, and there's a smoke coming out of it. So, like there is a coal or something. Not saging, not Palo Santo. No, something you're burning. You're burning your karma. That's what I heard. You're burning your karma. And the more karmas you are burning, the more freer you are becoming. The less frightened you are. You have burnt your karmas, and with that you have burnt your fears. That is why you are ascending. When you are going through a transformation, you are still going through karma. But when you are ascending, you finished your karmas in some ways. You wouldn't ascend like this. You deny yourself no pleasures. Whether the pleasures is of the flesh, whether the pleasure is of the food, whether the pleasure is of the drink. You are indulging, and you're not overindulging. You're just doing it in such a sexy, bold way. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Really, you have become a goddess. People worship you. Some of these men will lay down their life at your feet. Today, after many years, you saw somebody who kind of was interested in you. And you wondered, what would it have been if you had said yes? I think the person was interested in you. He didn't directly propose, but you came to know about it. But you thought, that time also you were in your Freya mode, I have to see. And that person is very calm and quiet, so you felt this person, you will eat him up raw. So you didn't want to torture that beautiful soul. And so you said no. You could have been nice about it, by the way, huh? That's also coming through. But this time your Freya mode, I'm seeing, as much as you can be brash and all, you're not being cruel. You're just setting up very strong boundaries, and no one can second guess again. The boundary is definitely there, and no one dares to cross it. I also feel that you have accepted your womanhood. That is very important. After having been in a phase where you were totally in your masculine character. Like you have, I won't say you've become very feminine, but you are definitely, how shall I explain this? I feel you're taking note of your desires and you're saying yes to your desires. You're no longer suppressing your desires. You're jumping all into all sorts of things. I wouldn't be surprised if you started some channel, you started your business, you're going out giving public speeches, you're in the spotlight. Earlier, I think you used to run away from the spotlight and dim your light. And now you're like shining so bright. It's hurting others' eyes and you don't give a damn. You don't give a damn. What else? What else? Dress up and go somewhere. You're being called to dress up and go somewhere. Deck up. Deck up in your most beautiful royal clothes. That's what I got, the royal. And make an entrance. Make an entrance. Make an entrance. That's what I got. You also understood the importance of speaking your truth. And you also understood the importance of showing your dark side as it is. Rather than showing glimpses of it, you accept your dark side and you express it. Because I told you, the dark goddess is in one of the readings I have said, the dark goddess wants to work with you. And you have embraced your own darkness and you're proud of it. You're proud of it and you're showing it off. This doesn't happen from the space of ego. This happens when you're humbled and humiliated and you fall into pieces. You put yourself together and then you first you transform and then you ascend. So you're coming from a very different kind of space. And that's why, people recognize something very powerfully divine in you. No one wants to fight with you. They just don't want to because they feel, in a strange way, it's like, earlier they could hold you and make you fight with them. And now you have become very elusive. They can't reach you. Yeah. They can't reach you, they can't access you. They can only watch in awe with open mouths. I wouldn't be surprised if you disappeared for a few months while you got a lot of things out of your system. You're in good shape now. And it is true, when you start alchemizing a lot of things in your life, you start becoming more beautiful. You even lose the excess weight and get in shape very naturally, because your body stores all this trauma or the anger or whatever it is, okay, and drives you to not eat properly, not sleep properly, not take care of yourself, be scattered all over the place. And now you have you have like all these scattered pieces of you. You have collected them. You have collected them and you have made them into this necklace. All of these are part of you, and you are proud of each and every one of it. Every aspect of you, you love. This is not the Aphrodite Venus kind of self-love. This kind of self-love is I'm just seeing a sword. I'm just seeing a sword. A big white sword of truth. And my eyes fell on the clear quartz. Like I said, you become very, very, very clear, very sharp. People recognize your intelligence. Yeah. You have become more logical. I even heard the word shards of glass. So a lot of your illusions got shattered. A lot of illusions got shattered. And you also got shattered as your illusions broke all over your head, literally. That's what I got. Maybe that's how your crown chakra opened up. You woke up from slumber. I'm thinking of the Sleeping Beauty, Snow White. I don't know if somebody had done some magic on you and kept you small and limited. And finally, with your divine spiritual practices, you have broken the curse. You broke the curse and you have snatched what is yours. That is exactly what I got. Snatched. It's mine. I want it. And you've just taken it. Shamelessly, boldly, without giving a damn or an F about anybody. It's mine. It's all your whole aura says it's mine. So this is wonderful. Even as you ascend, okay, you stay grounded on the earth and you make your boldest, baddest, biggest dreams come true. That's what this is. Yeah. That's what this is. It's been a very long and painful journey. This has not happened overnight. If I count this, it might have been so many years, more than a decade. Obviously, you're not going to ascend just like that overnight. You may in a very rare cases, but that has not happened for you. Even you become clairaudient, I feel. Yeah. You're like, I'm staying in my lane. You try to mess with me. Here's my sword, and that's the end of you. Women get shamed into thinking that they should not want the things, people, places that they want. And you have dealt with that a lot. Somehow you have been shamed and guilt-tripped way too much. You allowed yourself to be treated like that. And since again I'm seeing the card Kali, definitely you went through something really big. Something really big ended, I told you. You transformed in the most. It was not easy. It was not easy. It was not easy. And this is who you became. Independent. Again the cats. Anything else wants to come through? What's next for Goddess Freya? What's next for our Goddess Freya? Tell me. Oh my God, you won't believe what is next. See how beautiful. Peace. You are finally at peace. You know why you are at peace? Not because you have become a peaceful, quiet person. No. Exactly the opposite. You are at peace because you have finally integrated your shadow self to become your baddest, sexiest, most authentic self. You like yourself the way you are. Exactly the way you are. And all the white Tara is coming through with the sensitivity. I feel you are no longer sensitive to any kind of criticism. As far as you're concerned, people can go on and on. You have no time. You have no time. You have very, very big things to achieve, and you can't be derailed. See? See? Boundaries. Boundaries. They should have thought of it before acting smart with you. That's what came through. Say, yeah, Bridget, don't back down. And that's what you're doing. You're not backing down. I think you have people who are opposing you. You are not bothered. You're not bothered because you're blossomed. You're blossomed. And I have to take these two cards because they're calling. You have purified yourself. Like I said, you don't ascend just like that. You don't ascend just like that. You go through the whole purification process. Distillation, purification, both came through. And now you have become a real sorceress. You know, your self-belief, your confidence in yourself. You're so confident about yourself and what you're going to do in your life and what you're not going to do in life. Nobody can scare you anymore. I think you used to get scared a lot, yeah. Since this kept on coming, drink more water is what exactly I want. And take longer baths. Take longer baths. I told you, Goddess Lakshmi. Did you see this? What card I was showing? So the Goddess Lakshmi. Oh, beautiful she is. I love it when she comes in readings, and this is the second or third time she's coming. So definitely lot of wealth coming your way. Look at her necklace. It's a flower garland, but look at it, all the pink and that's what this is here. Elephants. Blessings of the goddess. Lot of money flowing. Lot of money coming to you. A really bright future. Nothing to worry. Just be your own self and enjoy your life. Just enjoy your life. You're very divine. You know, even as you're bold, you're also very beautiful. Bold and beautiful. Yeah. You have shown yourself unconditional love. That's how. I told you, when you accept each and every part of yourself, it's called radical revolution. You have gone through a radical revolution. I don't think people can even recognize you anymore. People who have known you for a long time and when they suddenly meet you up, they are like, she was never like this. Medicine woman. And I was talking about doctor, right? Maybe you need to see a doctor, or maybe you are going to become a medicine woman. You're healing. You become very hollow and empty, so you can really channel a lot of information and you can give a lot of energetic healings to a lot of people. Earlier also I think you have tried, but you used to get hurt. You were not able to cope and sustain you were not able to transmute it. Now you can transmute others' negative energies without getting hurt yourself. Again she comes, and that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Deck up and go somewhere. You got your fan club waiting for you. They want to see you. People want to see you. They're talking about your looks. They're talking about your clothes. They're talking about your jewelry. They're like, have you seen her? Did you see what she's wearing? From where does she get it? She carries it so well. That's the beauty of being very individualistic person. I've seen many people try to copy others, but you can't copy someone's essence. That aura cannot be copied. You have copied someone's style, you have copied someone's work, even. You have copied someone's way of speaking, the words they use, the clothes they wear, the makeup. But you cannot become another person. And you should not even try. You should be your own self. Yeah. The last and final line you are saying to the world, this is who I am, take it or leave it. And I'll leave you with that. Okay? I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please do give me a like, do give me a subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.